coming back to school with me. We could have done it all so easily.
Hi, welcome to the classroom, or welcome back to the classroom if you're coming back again. My name is Craig Thompson Wood. I am the board game teacher. Today what we're going to do is we're going to look at a gameplay of a game, where I'm going to talk about a game and discuss the educational strategies that are inherent within it. If you're willing to take the time to teach it to your child or to your student, there are a lot of different concepts, a lot of different learning opportunities embedded within this game. And I thought what we'd do would start off this gameplay series with a game that is very simple and is one that is certainly known by many people. I'm sure at some point you may have even played it in your life as well. And that game is none other than Snakes and Ladders. Snakes and Ladders is a game which, when playing with your student or your kids, is going to be something like investing money. You're going to get out of it what you put into it. So don't expect to reap rich rewards if you're only investing a penny. So when you're playing Snakes and Ladders, if you're giving it to your children or to your students as a game to say, you know, just stay out of my hair, give me a moment, give me some peace, go play that, then they're not going to get nearly the rewards that are possible within the game than as if you spend some time talking to them and asking them questions throughout the game. Because there really is a lot of things that can be learned through a game, even as simple as this. Let's take a look. In games of Snakes and Ladders, there's room to mitigate somewhat for student ability just simply based on the number of dice you use. I would recommend one die for younger kids. With just the one die, you still get a whole range of applicable skills. For example, number recognition. Can the student name all of the numbers that are printed on the board, all the way up to 100? As they play the game, they can count by ones. 1, 2, 3, or if they recognize as a 3, move to the 3 space. On the next turn, you can encourage them to do some one digit by one digit addition. 3 plus 2. You have a 3, you're moving 2 more spaces. What space would you be at? And see how they do that. Encourage them to try addition. So what is 3 plus 2? And then they go to 5. When the students move to a higher space, such as 9, roll. With 6 now, they now have to look at regrouping. So now moving into the tens columns. So can they regroup? Are they going to be counting on their fingers, on their hands, or are they going to be doing the addition in their head? Well, a lot of information can be found out by how they approach this as they move to the next space. When students land on the snake of a tail, you could use this as an opportunity to count backwards. So you can count with them from 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, and to 6. So counting backwards is a skill that can also be practiced here. You might also ask them if they know how many spaces they went back, which would involve subtraction. 18 minus 6, they went back 12 spaces. As they move into higher and higher spaces, even when they're going up ladders from 37 to 67, it would still involve a subtraction problem to find out how many spaces they went back. Or you can even think of it as algebra. 37 plus what equals 67? And the students would have to figure that out with a fact family. Finally, in any game involving dice, you're going to have concepts of probability. Now with one dice, the probability is very limited. It's always going to be a 1 in 6 chance, but you can still talk about that with the student, asking how many sides are on the die, how many numbers are there of each number. So if they want to roll a 3, how many 3s, how many spaces are on the dice, how many faces, how many 3s are on the dice. And then you can talk about words like, likely and unlikely. If you want to consider the possibilities with a second dice for older students, then things start to get a little bit more complex. You still have all the possibilities you had before with number recognition, counting forwards, counting backwards, adding single digit by single digit. But if you roll a 10, 11, or 12 now you could be adding double digit by double digit. So 67 plus 12. You also get into much more complex probability concepts, as with 2 dice, there is now going to be higher probabilities of rolling some numbers over others. These are just some of the math possibilities that I have come up with for snakes and ladders. I'm sure there's even more, but just goes to show with a game so simple, there's still even so much that could be considered. What is really difficult, but very important, is to resist the temptation to provide the answers to the students. They will learn best if they're asked questions which help guide them to the answers. Try not to just feed them the answers. When playing any board game, there's actually a huge range of social and physical skills that are inherently built into them. They're so numerous, in fact, that I'm going to be doing a separate video talking just about that. We have here a very special guest. We have my brother Timothy with us. Are you my brother Timothy?
No.
Are you my dad?
No.
Who are you?
Your son.
You're my son?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm your dad?
You're my grandpa.
My grandpa? Well, I can't be that old. That has to be wrong. This kid's a little bit crazy. Okay, so Timothy, I'm going to let you go first. You can roll the dice, and let's see what you get. What number is that?
4.
4. Do you know where's the 4 on here?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the 4?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Good. Is that a number 4?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff. I'll roll my dice. I got a 5. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm ahead of you.
You're almost a snake, right?
I'm almost a snake, but we only worry about the snake if we hit the tail. 6. Okay. You're at 4. Do you know what 4 plus 6 is?
No.
No? Okay, that's okay. Then you can count it.
4 plus 6. 10.
10. Very good.
So I have to go to
You
10?
go to the 10, yeah. So you pointed to the 10.
1,
Oh, you knocked me over. That's
3,
a
4,
you big bully.
5, 6.
Okay. So you can add 4 plus 6. That's excellent. Now I'm going to go. Oh, I got a 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I missed the letter. 4. Okay, back to you again. I'm catching up. Oh, 1. What's 10 plus 1?
11.
11. So you go to the 11.
Start back over here.
Well, where's the 11? Can you show me the 11?
Uh-huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11.
What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11. You're at 10. And how many spaces are you moving?
1.
1 space. So where's the 1 space from 10? 10, 11. There you go. So that's 1 space. Oh no. You went from 18 to 6.
Oh no.
Do you know how many spaces that is?
Oh no.
Can you count backwards?
Oh.
What's 18? So 17,
19,
16,
16,
15,
15,
14, 13,
15,
12,
12,
11,
11,
10, 9, 8, 7, 6
5 plus 10
is
is 10 plus 5.
10
10,
plus 5. 5, 10,
5 plus 10. That's so Ready.
Okay, can you count it?
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5. Okay, so I go 2.
If you had 1 and you went this way, you would climb up. No,
No, you don't climb up the snake.
that will be cheating.
There you go. Do you know what number that is? 3 and 4 makes 1.
30.
Very good. And if you roll a 1, then you can go up the ladder. I want to roll a 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
How many sides are on this cube? How many sides does it have?
6.
6. Very good. And how many number 4s are on it?
Number 4s.
Mm-hmm.
Just 1.
Just 1. So on this whole thing, there's only 1 chance for me to roll it, even though there's 6 spaces. I need a 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, 4. 4! Woohoo! All right. If you roll a 2 now, you're going to go onto that ladder, and you will be ahead of me. 2!
1, 2.
Oh, you're ahead of me. You're winning. You're winning.
So I go this way.
No. Well, 67. Is 66 bigger or smaller than 67?
Smaller than.
Yeah, so we want to go the other way. We want to get bigger. We want to go
1, 2, 3.
So you're 1 space away now. What do you need to roll on this in order to win the game?
1.
A 1. And how many 1s are on here?
1.
Just 1 1? Okay,
Just
let's see what you can
one
do. No, not a 1. You'll have to try again next time. 1, 2.
I just
Try
did.
for your 1. Oh! What's that mean?
I won.
You won. Congratulations, Enzo. It's always a good idea to shake somebody's hand after a game and say, good win, I'm happy for you. Wow, and that's our playthrough of Snakes and Ladders. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm pretty sure Timothy did.
Hey.
Hey, so
It's
we'll see you
not
next time
even
on the Board
on.
Game Teacher.
It's
Thanks for
not
coming out to the
even-
classroom.
Oh, it is on.
It is on.
Are you coming back to school?